calling all pretty not smart listeners. We're conducting an audience survey at gum.fm/pretty, and we want to hear from you so we can keep making content you love.
You know this. We know this. There's ads on our podcast, and we want to improve that experience. But in order to do this, we need to know a little bit more about all of y'all listening, because you guys are our audience, and we want to make sure it fits. The survey is a really quick and easy way to support our podcast. It'll literally take you like 2 minutes and you'll be all done. Facilito.
Go to gum.fm/pretty to fill out our audience survey. That's gum.fm/PRETTY. This episode of Pretty Not Smart is brought to you by Huggies Little Snugglers. Huggies Little Snugglers, now with blowout protection in every direction, sizes 1 through 2. Huggies, we got you, baby.
Welcome back to another episode of Pretty Not Smart with your host, Louie, aka the baddest perra.
And Yoatzi.
We're back again.
Good morning.
We're finally getting into October, which is our
Finally.
favorite month. I know, I'm so excited, but I hate that it's still so freaking hot outside.
I'm over it. I'm moving back to Watsonville.
Yeah, I literally was just like, I can't even get like in the vibes. I can't even get into like the spirit because it's so hot.
It's like stupid hot, you guys. I literally fight and I get so fucking mad about it every single day.
Yes.
Yesterday, I don't know if you noticed, it was a little foggy.
Yeah, but it was
And I was
fucking
like,
hot.
I know. I was like, oh my God, it's foggy. It's fall. It's one of those days.
No, y sales afuera.
I checked the weather and it's at 99. And I was
90.
like, nice. This is not fucking fall weather at all.
I've said it on here, so y'all can come fight me because I know I'm going against myself. But I've literally said on here that I hate the cold weather.
Yep.
And I was like, I love
You did say
summer.
that.
I love the heat. But that's how hot it is that it's gotten to the point where I'm over it. I'm done with freaking summer and heat. I want it to be cold. Like, I am ready to wear my sweats, my hoodies, and just be at home and like.
We're so stupid, Louis, because we literally moved to one of the hottest areas of California.
I hate it.
And
No
like,
rain.
Guys, we rant about this shit all the time on our podcast, but
Mhm.
it's because like we didn't think about how stupid hot it actually is over
It's
here.
so hot. Like over like back home,
Oh,
there
I
would be
miss
days where like
back
you would wake up
home.
and it was foggy and drizzling, but then it would be hot later in the day, as it should.
Yes, but it would always like I miss waking up to the sidewalk wet and like the grass todo
the grass,
mojadito,
yeah.
all foggy and cold.
Yeah, aquí,
That doesn't happen here ever.
No, like I was literally
Never.
was like, I don't remember the last time it fucking rained here either. Like,
I want to say it rains in Southern California. In Southern California, like maybe 3 times a year, max.
when I bought my house, you know how like every house tiene those, it's like around the whole house. I forgot what it's called, but it catches the rain.
The
and-
gutters.
The gutters, and then it
Uh-huh.
goes into the tube to like go on
Yeah,
down
yeah,
there.
yeah.
So when I bought my house, I noticed that there was no gutters. Like, I guess they took them off for some reason, porque están los hooks and everything all around the house.
Oh.
But there's no gutters. So my dad was like, oh shit, we're gonna have to buy some, like, because then the water is gonna be getting everywhere and it's no protection for you.
Uh-huh.
So then I was like, fuck. Mind you guys, I've been living here for 2 years now. Do I need to buy gutters? Hell to the motherfucking no. I don't even need them. And I remember when I bought the house, I was like, fuck, all the rain.
¿Cuál pinche
Cuál
rain?
pinche rain. I literally was like, oh, I don't need them.
Your pool's gonna be your rain.
Literally. So now I was thinking, I was like, maybe the previous homeowner had them and was like, ew, these are fucking ugly. We don't even need them anyways. And probably took them off.
Probably.
Because at first when I bought the house, I was like, why would they take off the gutters?
Yeah.
But now I'm like, no, llueve aquí nunca.
No, dude, never. I really miss like the colds and like what you said, wearing sweats, little hoodie. I
Yeah.
have so many fucking sweats and I have them in a drawer, a sweat drawer. I can't even remember the last time I opened that fucking drawer. I'm so
same.
pissed.
I have this whole section of hoodies, never touch them.
Yeah, you know what I want to do? I want to just like go to the movies in my little sweats and hoodie, and I fucking can't.
can't,
It's
not even
so
at night.
fucking hot, you guys. I'm over it.
Yeah.
I'm moving.
Yesterday, Fern wanted us to go on a little like late night run.
Mm-hmm.
And I was like, oh, hell no, it's fucking hot. He's like, no, like once the sun sets. I was like, check how fucking hot it's going to be when the sun sets. It was going to be 90.
Yeah.
And he went, and I was like, I'm staying here in the AC.
Yeah, us too. We have like the biggest struggle right now because our kids love outdoors and love the park.
Uh-huh.
And we can't go to the park, you guys, because it is so freaking hot.
Yeah.
And the only time we can go to the park is like probably around 7:30 when the sun starts to go down.
Yeah.
But then it gets all dark and I'm like,
Yeah.
hello? I
It's
know.
scary. Yeah, it's more annoying because like we're getting into October, which is one of Yoatzi and I's favorite seasons.
Yes,
And
sir.
I just want to start getting like in the whole like spooky season, fall season vibes. But I'm like, with this heat, I fully still think it's summer.
Uh-huh. It doesn't feel like winter, fall, none of
Yeah,
that.
like people
When are you
get
going to start decorating?
when it gets fucking cold.
Ay, nunca.
Ideally, I wanted it to start decorating now in September so I could enjoy September, October for like Halloween and like make it look cute. But I was like, I know, mi amor.
I would say start decorating mid-September.
If it gets cold.
It's not going to get cold.
I know.
I feel like,
bruh.
no, it gets cold in Southern California maybe in January.
Oof.
Maybe.
Yeah, actually, you're right. Yeah. Because I feel like our weather here in Southern California is like super pushed back where like our December when it should have been snowing and shit was like all the way in fucking like April. It was, like,
Yeah.
when there was snow
Yeah. Yeah. Like
I was like,
January,
I
February,
know.
March. But yeah.
But anyways, I brought that up because I have another story of my scary intuitions. I know.
Scary stuff?
If you guys have been like keeping up, I keep telling you guys
Keeping
stories.
up with the Kardashians.
I keep telling you guys stories of like me thinking of someone or somebody messages me and then I see him or just something scary like that.
Oh, shit.
And I feel like, well, that's called your intuition, no?
Right.
So I feel like the more that I've been talking to you guys about it and saying it out loud, it's also allowed me to be more aware of it.
Yeah.
So I don't know if it's necessarily happening more or if it's now that I'm paying more attention to it and it's freaking me out.
It's crazy that you're bringing this up because I started seeing this like psychic medium pop up on my For You page. Like she just keeps coming up and her stuff is super, super interesting. And she brought that up. She was like, you know how when you randomly think of something, like something out of the blue and then it
Yes.
just happens? She was like, it's not that it just randomly happens. She was just like, it's your like intuition and it's all vibration. She was like, remember that we're all balls of energy and there's just so much vibration. So you kind of almost call it.
Yeah,
You
that's
like
why it's
almost call those things to
scary. I don't
happen.
like
But
that.
I think also too, because we are talking about it, you probably are realizing and noticing it a lot more.
Yeah, because I almost feel like every episode I've said something, and like I wanted to bring it up because like obviously we're getting
Louie's
into spooky
evolving.
season. I know, like in the span of the last week that we were here filming, and today 2 of them have happened that were spooky boots.
Oh, that's scary.
So let me tell you one of them. This one was really scary. Okay, so y'all know I love home goods.
Oh, yeah.
I am literally there every single day. And especially when I first moved here, me la pasaba in home goods all the time because I was constantly buying furniture and shit like that.
Uh-huh.
So when I started going to my home goods that's around where I live, my nearest home goods, I met this lady who was so nice.
Wait, I think I know what lady.
You know which one?
She asked you for a picture once and she was just super sweet. And you
And
told me like
her
she's
hair's
so...
always like super like done.
Yes, and
Okay.
you're always like, look at this lady. She's so cute.
Okay, I
Una
love
arregladita.
that you know exactly who I'm talking
who you're
about.
talking about.
So this lady is the sweetest ever. She watches my video. If you're watching this, hi, love you so much.
She's so cute.
She's so sweet. She watches my videos. She's very supportive and just been very vocal about how much she loves what I do online. And she always stood out to me because 1, she's very kind. She's very sweet. But 2, siempre está bien arreglada. She always looks like she has a blowout. She always has her makeup done. Like, she's so cute, so sweet. So when I was going to Home Goods when I first moved here, I would see her all the time to the point where I was like, there's going to be a point where you're going to stop enjoying my videos because you see me here so often, you're going to get annoyed of me. She was like, no, I promise. But I was like, yeah, I'm literally here all the time. That she's going to be like, I know, yeah, vete de aquí.
She's like over it.
Yeah, I kid you guys not. But I noticed that like at some point, I don't think I ever like noticed it in time, but recently me and Fern went to a new Home Goods. And this Home Goods is like 30 minutes from here.
Oh, shit.
But because I go to mine, I was going so often that I was like, there's nothing there. I didn't know everything. Like I literally remember
They haven't
prices.
brought nothing new.
Yeah, and I remember the prices of everything. So
oh,
then
shit.
recently, like literally not even a month ago, we went to this new Home Goods. And I was like, whoa. As I'm walking into the Home Goods, that new one, I don't know why I think of this lady. And I was like, what the heck? And then I was like, I just realized I haven't seen her at Home Goods anymore.
And I haven't seen her there in a long... I think the last time I saw her was with you. We went together. And it was a long time ago. Yeah.
And I just randomly popped up in my head. And I was like, I have not seen this lady. I was like, I wonder if she, like, what happened? Like, did she quit? Or like, what happened? So I was like, And then I walked into Home Goods. Like, it was just a random thought. I looked at Home Goods, remembered her for no reason. Went inside, did my shopping. I bought a mirror. And then it didn't fit in my fucking car. So then I was like, we're going to have to come back tomorrow. I left the fucking mirror there.
Uh-huh.
I go with my dad, drive 30 minutes to this Home Goods, not que ver from where I live, so far. I walk in. Oh my God, Rich. Tell me why I see this lady with a nice ass blowout. And then I was like, oh,
You're
hell no.
lying.
I was like, there's no fucking way. So I walk up to her. Her back is facing me. I haven't even seen her face.
This is in Home Goods?
In a Home Goods, 30 minutes away.
What the fuck?
Not my Home Goods where I met her. A whole new one. But I noticed her hair, her highlights and everything. And I was
her
like,
smell.
Bro. So then I don't want to be like, hey, you. Because I was like, what if it's not her? So all I say is hi, but like an excited hi in case it is her. She turns around and I was like, ah! It was her.
It was her? What the heck?
I literally was like, Louie,
you called her.
And then when she turns around, she's like, oh my God, Louie. She's like, what are you doing here?
What the fuck?
And then I was like, I thought that was you. She's like, wait, what do you mean? I was like, I recognize your hair. And like, I just knew it had to be you.
How cute.
And like, she hugs me and she's like, oh my God, it's so nice to see you. Like, what are you doing here? Like, this is so far, like so random. And then I was just telling her like, what happened? I haven't seen you in a long time. Like, so she told me that she actually just transferred to this one, that she transferred about 2 years ago. So it's been 2 years.
What?
So the last time we probably saw her was like 2 years ago. And she was like, yeah, like I work here now. She's like, it's so crazy to be seeing you. And I just had a full conversation. I took a new picture with her and everything because she was always so sweet to me. But as I left, I was fully freaking out because I was like, why did I think of her yesterday? Randomly.
And as you were walking into the new Home Goods, you randomly thought of her.
I randomly thought of her, and the next day she's there and she works there.
At that Home Good, dude.
Yeah.
That's scary.
So it gave me
I can't even have words.
I literally was telling
weird.
Fern, I was like, babe, that's like freaky, like how my intuition, like this is, because it's like what you said, like it's like vibration, you call them out. But I was like, what the fuck are the chances that I look at this new Home Goods, I think of her. She didn't even work the day that I went in there. She wasn't working. But the next day that I go, only because I have to pick up a fucking mirror, she's there.
Dude, what a coincidence. And like the time and just, that's scary, Louie.
Yeah, it like spooked me out. Not because of her. She's like literally the sweetest ever. But it's what I'm saying, that these things keep happening to me. And just the fact that like she was there and I thought about her the day before, I was like, oh yeah, like this is some scary
You're
shit.
definitely more in tune with your intuition.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't even know if I want to call it intuition. Because I was like, this is too scary. Like, it's happening too much.
Does anybody know what's going on? Is he like evolving?
I don't know.
Comment down below if you know what the fuck is happening to Louie.
Yeah, and then another
Have you
one.
seen any ghosts?
I know. No, another one happened. This one I can't share too much, but just know that it was freaky. I thought about somebody who I haven't thought in years, probably like 7 years. They came up on my Snapchat memories, and I was like, oh shit. Like, you know that feeling when you find something and it unlocks a memory of like your fucking childhood and you're like, what the heck, I forgot about this.
Yeah.
That's what it was. And then somebody texts me something about that person today. They were just like, the message says, hey, do you remember so-and-so? And I was like, Fern is my witness for all this. I literally told Fern, like, after the whole conversation, I was like, babe, I just got a snap memory from this person from like 7 years ago. And then somebody just texted me asking if I remember them and then just told me like a whole story about them. But I was like, oh my God, this is too much.
That's
like,
a lot.
That was too scary. Like,
and they both happened the same week.
Yeah.
That's a little weird, Louie.
Yeah, it's just, it's really scary. But I'm mad at him. It spooks me out more, but I find it cool because it doesn't even put me in a place of like superpowers. It puts me in a place of like, everything's like energy or vibration or what you just said. Cause I'm like, it's happened too many times.
So many. And I feel like more so now. Cause like before pasaba de vez en cuando, like it hasn't happened to me in a long time.
No.
But I know you have been talking about your instances when it happens, and now it's like happening more.
And that's what I'm saying. I don't know if it's because it's happening more or if it's because I'm paying attention, because I'm not kidding you. Right now with what happened with that person that I saw in my Snap memories, as soon as I saw them and I noticed that, I was like, oh, I wonder what they're up to now. Like, blah, blah. Just my mind went to that. It was an afterthought where I was like, something's going to happen where this person's going to pop in. Like, now I make it a thing where I'm like, why?
You're like, something's going to happen.
Yeah. Where like before it was just like, So basically what I'm trying to say is like, I feel like maybe now I'm more aware. If something random like that happens or something, I'm like, something's going to happen with me and this person because they just popped up.
Can you like manifest that I'm gonna be like really rich. You think about that over and over.
Let's go get lottery
My
tickets.
sister's gonna be rich. She's gonna win the lottery.
Yeah, I don't know. I mean, I just don't know. It's really cool, and let me know if you guys enjoy hearing these, because if it
I do.
happens,
I
I'd love
like
to
them.
continue sharing them.
Question.
Mhm.
So you know how right now the lottery is like freaking $50 billion, or how much is it?
The $1.3
$1.3 billion. I can't even fucking imagine that amount of money.
Yeah, no.
What is one of the first things you would buy if you would win the lottery? Or, well, yeah. Or
don't
what would you do
know.
if you won the lottery? Like, what is one of the first things you would do?
I don't know. I've put thought into that because like a lot of people have been talking about the lottery because of how big it is right now.
Yeah.
But it is such a giant amount of money that I can't put it's overwhelming to think about, because I feel like the question is, what wouldn't you buy with that? Because there's
You'd be like,
$1 billion.
like, what the fuck do you do with $1 billion?
Because you could even fully be like, I had given $1 million to my whole family. Yeah, and you'd still have fucking 5 million billion left over.
You
So
have
it's to
so
the
much
point where like
money
it's so
left.
much money. They're like, what wouldn't you do? Like it's crazy to think about.
I feel like, okay, if I were to win the lottery, I'm manifesting it. I wouldn't tell anybody. I would only
but
tell.
there'd be signs.
For real, no, just like Louboutins for the podcast every day. I'm like,
I never was
there'd
like,
be
wait.
signs. No, I feel like I literally would not tell anybody except my immediate family, like you, Nam, mom, dad, and like us. I'd be like, guys, I won the lottery. It's on my
They all
sign
fight
telling you
you.
I actually won it.
I know.
No, I wouldn't tell anybody, but I'd slowly make moves. Like, I think one of the first things I would do is renovate my house. I would not buy a new house. I'd probably finish and do like all my remodels all at once instead of like
I'll begin 10 stories.
I'd just be like, remodel the fuck out of this home and make it super fucking stunning and gorgeous. Probably live in it for a little bit longer. And I'd buy my parents I would buy them like whatever brand new fucking house they wanted, like a dream home.
Yeah.
But mine would slowly get renovated, and then once mine was good, I'd like sell it, and I'd probably just like invest my money into
That'd be
something really
smart.
good.
Yeah.
I'd hire people, be like, figure out a way to make me richer on the list.
Go. They're like, ma'am, you already have $1 billion. What the fuck
like,
else?
no, I want more billions.
I know, you know. I'd go to sleep. All right. I'd be like, hey, you guys wouldn't see me on social media. I just disappear.
I'd be like, I leave social media. So here's your sign. If I ever leave social media, no, I won the lottery, guys.
For real. She'll just a TikTok. Get ready with me to go get my $1 billion. That'd be scary.
No, I wouldn't do that. I'd just be like,
like I said, she wouldn't say anything, but there'd be signs.
There'd be signs. What do you think about all those people on social media that disappear?
What? They all random.
No, like right now that we're talking about like me disappearing, there's actually like, I can't like name anybody off the top of my head, but I've seen TikToks of people being like, what happened to this like social media influencer? And then they just like get over it. Or I feel like
it's because I feel like everybody has a reason. I feel like I know so many content creators who have opted out of social media for many different reasons that I feel like I don't have an overall thought, but I have individual thoughts about certain people.
thoughts.
Yeah, because for a lot of people, it's different reasons. Some people were just over it. Some people had a whole new path that they wanted to take. Some people went back to school. Some people just had like something very traumatic happen in their life where they couldn't. Like, I know so many people who have just opted out for different reasons that I feel like I can't like say an overall statement, because everybody that I know has a very unique reason
Why they left social media.
But what I can say is that I wonder what it's like to transition out of doing social media.
Right. Like that's my thought behind it. Like, how do you go from like being almost your everyday routine, your job, and then you're just like, whoop, just like pop out.
Yeah, because for some people, like I almost feel like I hate saying this, but it's so true, and I want to make it not true, but it is. But a lot of people just be like, okay, like aside from social media, what's your hobby? And I'm like, I do love doing other things. Do not get me wrong. But I genuinely love and enjoy creating content. It's not even just me being in front of the camera. As much as it feels like work sometimes, I enjoy editing. I enjoy taking pictures. I enjoy posing people. I enjoy taking their pictures. I enjoy doing people's makeup. Like, it's just, gracias a Dios, I love what I do. And I feel like I'm very thankful that it became a job and a source of income.
Mm-hmm.
But like, I don't like, that's why like for me, I'm like, I don't know what I would do outside. Obviously I have little hobbies, but nothing that would be something else. I don't
Like,
know.
what would I do with my life
Yeah,
if
so
I didn't have social media?
Yeah, so I was just like, what would I do if I opted out?
Right.
I mean, I don't know. I feel like I still find a way to make video, even if it's like a smaller account for just like friends and family. I don't
Yeah,
fucking know.
you'd probably still be making content, huh?
Yeah,
Even if it wasn't
something.
like public.
Yeah. Wait, sorry to cut you off. Man's over here crying because we didn't do his word of the day.
Oh, that's what was happening because I saw that you like something happening. You're just laughing at him.
No, and I was like fully like trying to pay attention because Man's holding a fucking sign. He's like, my word of the day. And you can never see, but he had a full on fucking sign, said my word of the day, and then a crying emoji.
I'm so dead. Let me see.
Pass the phone so I can show him what the fuck you were. Because if you guys don't know,
so dead.
Matt is right behind my camera, so I see everything he does, even if he's poking his butt.
And I'm like turned this way, so I can't see unless I look at him.
So like, I'm fully trying to get into what Yoatzi's talking to me about, and all I see is. And I'm like, me. So I kind of like signal him, like, I'll get to you right now. And I look back at you. And after I get back to you, I see him on his phone again. And then he's like, me.
Vas a verme.
Okay, well, I guess Mez word of the day is going to be so sickening.
And I was like trying to wrap up my thought because I was like, oh shit, I think it's time to like get a little break in between.
No.
Maybe someone has to pee or something.
Because sometimes we'll do that. Like if one of us has to pee, we'll slowly kind of like slow down the convo so we can go pee.
Yeah.
But I was just trying to be like, how do I get Mez word of the day in before we fully dive into everything?
I'm dead.
So
all
what
right,
the
man.
fuck is your word of the day? It better be worth it. All right. The word of the day is forgotten.
What?
What?
I was gonna say because I forgot how to talk.
Stutter, stutter, stutter.
Aw, it's okay.
Okay, I was so sad when you started your story. I was like, wait. In my head, I was like, wait.
I have
Like,
to
was
tell the
nervous.
story.
Before he forgot.
Yeah, before I forgot.
Okay, you guys ready?
Yes.
Word of the day is not kidding. I'm kidding. Okay, the word is astute.
Ooh.
Astute? I feel like I've heard this one.
Estúpida. That's what you feel like you heard it.
Oh, yeah. I'm like, wait, sounds a little familiar.
Estúpida. I don't know.
Astute?
You guys want an example?
Use it in a
Yeah,
sentence.
yeah.
Okay. Louie has been making astute observations about the live show.
Stupid observations.
Very like peculiar, like being very
Yeah.
picky in detail.
Okay.
Wait,
get in there.
say the sentence again. Louis has what?
Louie has been making astute observations about the live show.
A stupid
Like-
decision.
Like very very smarty observations.
Oh, very better. Go closer, closer. The
I see.
definition for astute is having sharp insight, able to notice and understand things quickly.
It's funny that you said in there you said
Ah.
a sharp insight because the word astute was almost giving me like for some reason I connected it to soldiers. Like say, huh, astute. Like it sounds very like that. Astute. I don't know. So then I was
Like
like,
a
it has to
salute?
be something very
A
like
salute?
yeah, maybe that's why
Maybe that's
salute,
why.
astute, something. So right now that you said a very sharp observation, I was like, I see it has a very sharp sound to it.
And Louis does have an astute observation about the live show because he did a tour already. Yeah. And I have no insight whatsoever about what I'm getting myself into.
But my astute observation says that it's gonna be a great win.
Woo! It fucking better be.
One thing that I wanted to talk about on here for today's episode is the fact that having a podcast has allowed us to give them insight or stories about our past or things that they've never heard about.
Right. Like literally, you guys know so much about us. It's insane.
In our last episode, we talked about our creepy neighbor man dude who came out in one of our videos and we finally addressed it. It went viral on TikTok and everybody was asking us for it.
Yeah.
But this time I had another story that popped up in my head that I never talked about. And I was like, maybe I can talk about it now and you guys can get insight on what happened.
I love when Louis tells his stories. Even like sometimes I already know, but I love that he's sharing them with you guys because it's like now we all know.
You know what it feels like? It feels like we have a vault of things and then we're releasing the
yes.
information to you
Like,
guys. Yeah.
And then the vault is open.
And like even we've been doing this for so long that sometimes I feel like we're like, are we running out of like stories? But the more we talk, the more that these stories come up, and I'm like, this story is a little crazy.
Is it?
Yeah, and I don't think I've shared it, so hopefully I haven't. And if I have, just Skytia, all right, and enjoy
Hear it
it.
again. A ver.
So I feel like you're gonna be very familiar with this.
Din, din.
So y'all know that I'm very dumb. All right.
Like, we already know that.
I haven't been the most scholarly ever growing up or nothing like that. And when I was doing YouTube, I remember I got this brand deal from a brand. I'm not gonna say the name because it turned into something really big and like the law got involved and everything. But at the time, I got hit up by this brand who basically you would pay and they would write an essay for you. Do you remember what I'm talking about?
Oh my
You know what I'm
gosh,
talking about?
I know exactly what you're talking about.
And if you're an OG, you know
Oh my
exactly what I'm talking
gosh.
about. So everything I'm going to say is alleged. Eh?
You haven't spilled the beans on this.
No,
It's a good one, you guys. It's such a good one.
but it's alleged. So guys,
Allegedly.
So the overall idea of this brand, I get it. It was not the smartest thing. Well, obviously I'm fucking dumb. It was not the smartest thing for me to be advertising. But as somebody like me who actually struggled in school, took me longer to learn things, and I would constantly ask people like my sister to help me with school work, and especially when it came to writing essays. Um, I have a very hard time paying attention with fucking ADD. I feel like my brain's everywhere. That comes when I try to read, when I try to write. Just I have to reread things, and it just makes it very complicated. Doesn't mean I can't do it. It's just very mentally exhausting for me, and it doesn't make it an excuse. But at the time, I was hit up by this brand who was like, "Hey, like we'd love to sponsor some of your YouTube videos. Here is a overall concept of what we're looking for, and this is who we are as a brand, and this is what we do."
Mm-hmm.
Overall idea is you would pay them, you would give them a topic, and there was people who would write your essays for you. So for example, say there was an essay I had to write about how to twerk. I'd go on there and be like, I need help with an essay on how to twerk. And there'd be people, like real people, who would be like, oh, I can write that for you. Just give me all the information, and they'd put it
Right.
in there. The idea with that is like if I had notes and I had things, you would share that and they would just put it all into words, make it sound very like particular
Very
and
like
smartsy.
scholarly.
Yeah, and for somebody like me who really struggled with that, I was like, oh, bitch, period. Like, I was like, this is like, this makes my life so much easier. So I was still in high school when I like started doing this like brand deal, and they sponsored so many of my videos. There's so many of my videos.
Yeah.
And I did so many sponsors for them. I would always include it in there. I would even put like the little logo. And I never got negative feedback from it. Never
Okay.
got negative feedback.
Like from your viewers?
Yeah, well, I just don't
That's
think
just
anybody
chill.
ever told me anything. But now that I'm much older and I think about it, I'm like, oh my God, I was literally promoting like people not doing their work.
Like cheating almost.
Yeah. But cállense ustedes. Don't even fucking act like y'all aren't Googling your fucking answers on
Right,
Google. And
right,
don't even
right,
act
right.
like you don't ask for help. Don't even act like you haven't cheated. So
Don't act like you don't ask fucking
do
chat
not
GPT
fucking try me right now.
to
Yeah.
fucking write your essays for you
I'm gonna
because we
check
know
your
you
phone.
do.
I know. You probably have chat GPT right there. So don't even fucking come for me. We're all doing it. All right. Allegedly. So basically I promoted this. I did so many videos with them. And this one time, I think I had been working with them for like a year, probably, maybe
Yeah.
even more.
But they were paying you good, huh?
Yeah, they were paying me good too. So then I was just
Mhm.
like,
Like, why not?
and the fucking logo, the logo of this brand had like, I'm not going to be too descriptive either, but it was an animal and it had a little like grad hat on it.
Yes.
So again, looking back at it, I'm like, oh my God, I can't believe I was fucking promoting this. But at the time I was like, oh my God, like this is scholarly. Like I fully was like, this is good. It's something for scholarlies. And like, it even had the word, no, I'm not even gonna fucking, I don't want to get much into it.
No.
Allegedly all this.
Yeah.
So
They're going to come for us.
I got an email from my YouTube manager at the time. And they were like, hey, Louie, we just wanted to reach out and let you know that there's currently a lawsuit with this brand that you've been working with. And YouTube, allegedly, we do not align with the things that this brand was doing, and we don't align with any of the videos that they promoted. So as a result, we are going to be deleting, I guess you can go like on on the back end on YouTube and search up anybody who has endorsed certain things
Yeah.
and just block them all off. So they basically told me that every single one of my videos that had that endorsement was going to be deleted. And I was
Mhm.
like, I had hundreds of videos
Guys, that
with
was
that
ugh.
sponsor. And I basically was like, oh my God, wait, no, like I have so many videos, like blah, 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 blah. And they were like, I'm sorry, but this is like a lawsuit against them and we don't want to be a part of it. Like it was nothing with me directly. They were just basically being like, I'm sorry that you worked with them, but everybody, it's not just you. They're like, everybody on YouTube who has endorsed this is going to get those videos deleted.
Mhm.
And I was like, okay, what if I go in there and I chop off that
The sponsor.
sponsor in there? And they were like, nope, you can't do that. Like it's already been endorsed. Like we just can't have any videos that have been tied to that. So they gave me a date of when all those videos were going to be deleted. And they're like, if you want, you have this many days to save all those videos. And part of me was like, there's no way YouTube can delete all these videos. Like, it's just, I know there's a back end, but then I was like, how are you just going to delete like so many videos?
Right.
Like,
And a
just
lot
with
of
the
his
press of a
videos
button.
had so many views. I remember there
Mhm.
was a bunch of viral ones.
Yeah.
Ugh.
So one of my most popular videos with that endorsement was How to Dance at
That's
Quinceañera.
the one that I'm thinking about right now.
So I was like, there's no way. And I told him it was around the time that How to Dance at Quinceañeras like went viral.
It went so viral, you guys.
And I was like, no, you guys, but like this was such a bad like brand that it was even on the news and shit. And they even like news outlets reached out to me to see if they could use my videos to show how I was endorsing and all this. And I was like, you guys, I didn't know. And I saved so many videos. I couldn't even save some of them because they were so long. So I screen recorded. I sat there for I don't know how long. And all of my most like
Aw.
important videos, I tried screen recording them. So if there's ever been a YouTube video of mine that you loved and you were just like, what happened to this video? He probably just deleted it. It might have just been deleted because I did not re-upload a lot of these videos. It was probably like 20 or 25,
For
maybe
sure
even
you
30.
re-uploaded the quinceañera
quinceañera one.
right? Yeah.
So all these videos got deleted and I didn't even fight them for it because I feel like once I realized and once it was like in legal terms, allegedly, what they said that I was endorsing, they were like, I get it. Like you were trying to help people who can't write their essays and blah, blah. They're like, but then this is schoolwork, things that people are getting graded on. And I was like, yeah.
Yeah.
So then I was like, oh, okay. I mean, I guess it's only okay when I pay my sister to do it. So I was just
You're
like,
but I can't pay strangers, damn it.
yeah. So then I was like, oh shit. So I remember all of these videos got deleted. So many videos that had so many views. I don't even give a fuck about the views. Well, thank you guys for the views. But it was more that my socials and especially my YouTube channel is like a diary to me. There's a reason why it's
Right.
called Louie's Life. You guys have seen all of my eras. You guys have seen me
Mm.
before I came out. You guys have seen me after I came out as bisexual, with girlfriends. Like, you guys have seen everything. And I was like, there's no way so many of these videos are going to be deleted. And because I like to keep videos up there for anybody to look back at and watch.
Yeah.
But the one that literally was like, nah, scared me the most was the How to Dance a Quinceañera. That one was one of my most viral videos. And I don't even want to like bullshit how many views it got, but I think, if I'm correct, within 24 hours of it being up, it had 5 million views.
Yeah, I remember it
With
being something
uh-huh.
crazy, you guys.
Within 24 million, within 24 million, within 24 hours of it being up, it was the #1 trending video on YouTube. Like it was
it was
everywhere.
so viral. I'm getting goosebumps.
Yeah,
I
like-
remember like that time.
that video was the one that blew me up thanks to you guys. And I was like, no, this video can't be deleted. I
Aw.
don't remember at how many views it got deleted at, but
I think it was like
insane.
freaking like 15 mil.
So I don't even
It was a
know.
lot.
It was insane and it got deleted. And then I did end up re-uploading the video. I didn't have the original footage of the video because back then I wouldn't save my videos. I would just upload them and delete them from like the computer.
The computer,
because
because you would never think they would get deleted off of YouTube.
So I didn't keep it. And the video that's up now, that one was a screen recording and I just took off the endorsement because the original video had that endorsement in it.
Uh-huh.
And if you notice that the video looks a slight little blurry now when you go back and watch it, it's because it's not the original. The original one was very crisp and high HD definition. But yeah, That's what happened to
That's
me.
a crazy ass story. And I'm so glad you guys got like the insight of it.
Mm-hmm.
But you know what? I don't know if I ever told you, but I actually used
I remember, yeah, you did tell
I
me.
used them once, whatever the brand, whatever the fuck.
Yeah.
I used them because I was in college and I had like,
Allegedly.
I had a freaking essay that I was gonna do. And bitch, I could not figure this fucking essay out. And I remember I was like fucking freaking out.
Yeah.
And I was like, I have to turn this in or I'm gonna fail. So I remember I asked Louie and I was like, what was that one place, that website thing?
I even had a code.
Yeah.
I was like, oh,
What's your code? Like, what's your code for a discount? And then he gave it to me and it was crazy because it would give you the tiers, like pay this much and you'll get like this many words. It'll probably get this grade. Like, bitch, it was crazy like that. And then I remember I was just like, I don't think I need that much help. So I'll just use like the cheapest one. So I paid for the cheapest version. And again, I like submitted the prompt that I needed to write. But the thing, I don't know if I didn't send enough notes or I don't know. But the essay that they gave me back, one, it was really short. I did not like it.
Yeah.
I was like, not give it. I feel like it hadn't. Some stuff did work.
Yeah.
But a lot of it, like I couldn't turn that essay in just like that. I was like,
Yeah.
I can't turn this in. So I ended up still making it my own somehow and like moving
Yes.
things around and editing
100%.
it a lot. But I mean, yeah, I still used it.
Yeah. Because I feel like that's what it was for. Like, well, again, I'm not endorsing this now. I totally agree with why it was taken off and everything. But at the time, I was seeing it as like a helpful tool, same as fucking ChatGPT, AI, whatever. A lot of people, I've even seen people like say that that's how they reach out to brands sometimes. They'll put in there like, how do I sound professional? Reach out, blah, blah. So to
Oh.
me, it was basically the same thing. And it was like a way of getting it started. But then you go in there and you change things out. Obviously, it wasn't going to be fucking perfect from the first draft.
Right.
But it was a way for me to like get the words put down and get some help, which is what I really needed. But once I saw it into like crazier terms of like, this is literally like not even you writing this.
It's
like,
plagiarism.
I was allegedly. I was like, oh shit, maybe I shouldn't have been endorsing this.
Yeah, only
but-
because I feel like people took it a little too far and maybe literally paid, got it done, submitted. They probably wouldn't even proofread it. They probably wouldn't even do anything. And they were like, bye-bye.
Yeah, and it's like you cannot fucking plagiarize.
Sí, so no hagan eso, ¿eh?
Sí, no.
No van a pasar de grado.
Pay Yoatzi and she'll write it for you.
Yes.
All right. No, yeah, I definitely don't endorse that. But I was just at the time, for me as somebody who struggled a lot in school, I was like, well, shit, it helps me. So I was like, I know that's right.
Why not?
Yeah, but that was scary.
This episode of Pretty Not Smart is brought to you by Huggies Little Snugglers. Huggies is the only leading brand with all-around blowout protection for sizes 1 and 2. All my parents out there know that there is nothing worse than a blowout, especially when they happen when you least expect it and then you don't have extra clothes for the baby. Oh my God, that has happened to me more times than I would have liked. But thanks to Huggies Little Snugglers, that is not a problem anymore. Huggies Little Snugglers are up to 100% leak-proof with blowout protection in the front and back on sizes 1 and 2, so you can feel confident relying on them for your little ones. Huggies Little Snugglers, now with blowout protection in every direction, sizes 1 through 2. Huggies, we got you, baby. A few years ago, I was going through like a lot of mental health issues, and I remember just feeling very anxious and very stressful. I wasn't able to find an online therapist that took my insurance, and I feel like that was the hardest thing for me. But I am so glad that Rula does things differently. They partner with over 100 insurance plans, making the average copay just $15 per session. I feel like mental health is so important, so insurance should definitely be able to cover online therapy, and I'm so glad that Rula is able to help with that. Rula also partners with a network of over 15,000 therapists and psychiatrists. So it just gives you the perfect tools to be able to find that therapist that's going to work perfectly for you. You'll be able to find somebody based on your needs, your preferences, and state requirements. What I also really like about Rula is that they are committed to supporting you and staying with you every step of the way of your mental health journey. We know that mental health isn't just a straight road. Sometimes there's ups and there's downs, but just having somebody to support you throughout the whole way is the best thing ever. Also, with Rula, you will be able to get a therapist and psychiatrist, so you are also able to get your medication through Rula as well. Thousands of people are already using Rula to get affordable, high-quality therapy that's actually covered by insurance. Visit rula.com/pretty to get started. After you sign up, you'll be asked how you heard about them. Please support our show and let them know we sent you. That's rula.com/pretty. You deserve mental health care that works with you, not against your budget.
This episode is brought to you by Google Gemini. College students, do you know you can turn the most complex topics into simplified ideas or hours of research into just minutes? How about turning class notes into practice quizzes that help you get the big idea? With Google Gemini, you can do all of that and more. You can even turn long reads into quick listens, because what could be better than a podcast? I just know this would have been a huge game changer for me in high school, even college. I hated how much I had to reread some things because I couldn't get it. I just needed it to be simplified, made it easier for me to understand, because y'all know I'm pretty not smart. So many of the times when I was trying to learn something, I would even go to Yoatzi and I'd be like, hey, can you simplify this for me? Because I don't get it. There was just so many things that were overcomplicated for no reason. And when it would be simplified for me, I'd be like, I get it now. Or even just studying. This could have been such a huge help for me when it came to studying for these tests at the end of the year. I would have all these notes that I would write down, but when it actually came to studying, I was like, how am I supposed to study for this? Or what do I do? Or how do I get the ball rolling? And you're telling me that I could just put all of my class notes into Google Gemini and it'll give me questions to prep me for my quiz? Let me go back in time. The great news is students get Google Gemini's Pro plan free for 1 year. Sign up by October 6th to get free access to Gemini 2.5 Pro. Unlimited image uploads, deep research, notebook LM, 2 terabytes of storage, and more. Visit gemini.google/students to learn more and sign up. Terms apply.
Persona Nutrition delivers science-backed, personalized vitamin packs that make daily wellness simple and convenient. In just minutes, you get a plan tailored to your health goals. No clutter, no guesswork. Just grab and go packs designed by experts. Get a personalized supplement plan in just a few minutes with Persona's free online assessment. Daily packs are delivered right to your door, making it easy to stay consistent with your health goals. I think my favorite part about this is that my vitamins already come pre-packaged for me, so I don't have to scramble and find my vitamins, because I know I can be a mess sometimes. I just have to open up my package and they are ready to go. It just makes it so much easier for me, especially because I can get pretty disorganized sometimes. And I also love that I don't have to leave my house to go get my vitamins. They get delivered right to my door. Go to personanutrition.com/pretty today to take the free assessment and get your personalized daily vitamin packs for an exclusive offer. Get 40% off your first order. That's personanutrition.com/pretty. Take the free assessment now.
So that video that y'all see on my YouTube now, How to Dance Like Quinceañeras, is not the original. That's why the views aren't as insane. I know
But
that would
it
have...
still has a bunch of views, no?
Yeah, still, let me check. But I know if it was the original one, I feel like it would have been my most watched YouTube video of all time. But because it got deleted, it's definitely... I don't think it's even... You know which one's number one now?
Which one?
Our sneaking out.
Really?
Yeah.
Those weren't sponsored.
Do you know? No, bitch. Guess how many views that one has? Sneaking out at 3 a.m. Con mis hermanas.
Like 3 million.
3 billion. It has 9 million views.
9 million views? No wonder it's one of the videos that people will always, when they meet us, they're like, I love your sneaking out at 3 a.m. videos.
It goes viral again every year. I feel like to this day, it is one of my most watched videos in real time.
It's because they're funny, you guys. Watch them. If you've never watched them, they're funny.
I think a lot of people will go back to rewatch it, or there's a lot of younger kids who come up to me saying that they love that video. But I think it's because it's still popping up on people's thing.
Recommended and stuff like that.
And the How to Dance Like Quinceañera, I told you guys, look, that was 7 years ago, because that's when I re-uploaded it. The How to Dance Like Quinceañera video now has 6 million, which is still crazy. But
no, you guys, I feel like it had 15 million.
It was even on the news.
It had so many views.
It was crazy. Thanks to you guys. But yeah, so
maybe teach us how to dance again to go viral on YouTube.
But yeah, I feel like ever since that, I think I was in high school, obviously, so I was very young. But I feel like ever since that, I've obviously it was a huge wake up call of like, if I want to work with a brand, not only do I need to make sure that it's something that I love and enjoy, but make sure that it's not something crazy. Because
Yeah.
this is something that I don't think I ever put thought of. This is before I even had a manager. I did not have a manager. This was all
Oh,
me.
shut up.
Yeah, no. I feel like
So
if
they reached out to you personally.
yeah, this is still in high school, so it was just me. If I had a manager, I feel like my manager would have been like, "Bitch," like
Yeah, they would have been like, don't fucking do that shit.
yeah. But I was like, well, it's something I would use. Shit, I don't give a fuck.
Well, yeah,
So
yeah, get the money's fucking good. Hell
yeah.
yeah.
So I was like, I'm gonna do it. But
Yeah, think about it. You were like 16, 17.
yeah. So I was like, oh shit, it's a crazy. But yeah, I love sharing like stories with like that with you guys, things that we've never really talked about. And this came up in my head, and I was like, I don't think I ever gave you guys a story of this.
That's such a good one.
yeah.
I
it's
feel like I
good.
share my whole life all the time, so I don't have any new stories
it's things that like are hidden, and then they come up, and I'm like,
that you like randomly remember, huh?
yeah, I randomly remember, and like I always try to write it down to share with you guys, because the more insight I can give you guys on things that have happened, like the cooler it feels. Because I feel like I got to like get something off my chest.
Like I got to share all my secrets.
I know, like I just feel like it's something that I got to finally tell, because I never shared it. I wasn't gonna sit down.
More, Louie.
I wasn't gonna sit down and make a whole video like, you guys, my video got deleted. Yeah.
Open the vault.
I know.
I
I'm
know
like,
there's more in there.
same thing with like my intro song. So many of you guys are always like, we want it, but it can't come back because
Tell 'em why.
copyright. Well, I already
Yeah.
talked about it on here. It's just I got copyrighted. So many of my videos are copyrighted. They don't make money for me to this day. Hundreds. Y'all know how many videos had that intro. Stupid brand copyrighted me, allegedly. And they make all the money for my videos, not me.
Yeah, that sucks.
Until now. Now I don't use that song. So now the money's mine.
Now he's like, Santa baby.
Yeah.
No, now he uses a completely different song. Or no, you don't have a song, you have a little.
Yeah, unless I sing. No, even if you sing, you can get copyrighted. Did you know that?
Yes, because back in the day, I used to make singing videos.
Oh, but you still have the instrumentals.
No, bitch, I still wouldn't get my money.
No, I know. If it's instrumental, you can still get copyright, obviously. But I'm saying
No,
like,
I have. Okay, so I had two that I did a cappella, where it was just my voice.
Uh-huh.
I did two. They're gone, by the way. Don't even try looking for them. But I would try to do a cappella, and I would sing without any music or anything for that same reason. I was like, maybe
Yeah.
if I sing myself,
Yeah.
they're not going to monetize. Beep. They have like a little shared symbol basically saying like, you are sharing the revenue with the
Uh-huh.
creators of this song. And I was like, hey, it's my voice though.
Yeah.
They don't give a fuck.
There was.
What?
Okay, do you remember? This was not that big of a deal, but it's just funny to think about. Do you remember that video that I did in Valentine's Day
Which one? You did a bunch.
where I was wearing purple and I was in this whole purple room?
Yes.
It was like, feel like a brand new person.
Yeah.
So I was like so pissed.
Why?
Because the original song that I wanted to use with that video
Uh-huh.
was a song. It's a song that's covered by Rihanna.
Oh.
So the original song is by Tame Impala.
Uh-huh.
And that's the one that I used in my video because that's the original song.
Oh.
But Rihanna did a cover of that song for her album Anti.
Uh-huh.
And it just sounds like,
Yeah,
like,
yeah.
I remember when I first heard because I already loved the original. The original was like, I love the original. But when I heard Rihanna's version, it just made me feel something different. Like, I feel like the original song just made me feel like ethereal, and it made me feel like, oh, I'm in the ocean. Like, just the way Tame Impala sings it was just amazing. But then I heard Rihanna's, and it was like a different ego. Like, I feel like it made me feel sexy.
I feel like it went more with your video too, like
right.
The vibe.
Yeah. So I remember when I wanted to first do this this video shoot, I was like, oh, I want to use the Rihanna song. I feel like a brand new person. I feel sexy. It's Valentine's Day. No sé qué tanto. I uploaded it and immediately got taken down. And I was like, oh.
I think you had to upload it like multiple times.
I tried uploading it so many times and it wasn't working because I guess the app, Instagram, or I think this is probably with every app, doesn't have the rights for that song because it's a cover. It's not the original.
I got it.
I wasn't able to use it. So they were like, can't use this fucking song. Like, you're going to get copyrighted because it's not the original, basically.
Great.
So then I had to use it with Tame Impala, which is fine. But I just feel like it changed the whole vibe of the video.
You're all mad.
And no, it's just more like, I don't know. I feel like it wasn't as sexy as like the Rihanna song.
Yeah, like how you envisioned it, basically.
Yeah. So then I was like, me.
Ya vas a ver.
Yeah, like instead of using like a senora song, not a senora song,
Bitch.
but like a feminine song, like it was just like, I feel like a brand. Like I feel like when I would hear Tame Impala, I felt like I just wanted to smoke.
Right, and you did not be sexy.
Yeah, like I just wanted to be like the highest in the room, and, like flow.
I'm
But-
dead.
Yeah, it's not what it gave.
Speaking about Rihanna,
Uh-huh.
she's been teasing all of us on social media. She's
What?
being mean.
What?
You haven't seen her latest like 2 posts?
Uh-uh.
The Rihanna 20 or something like that?
Uh-uh.
Long story short, she's posting content on her Instagram. And it almost makes it seem like at the beginning of the video, it's just like a montage of all her greatest shows and her songs.
Really?
And she's singing it in concert and everything. One of them is like freaking 5 minutes long. I even took it into the shower to watch because I was like, I think this is when she's gonna
What?
reveal her album. Meh. At the end, she's just like Rihanna 20 years. I was like,
Oh, like it was just a recap?
yeah. And then she did another one that I saw this morning, and it's like a cartoon version of her singing like her greatest hits. And it's different. So everybody's like, oh my God, album cover?
Yeah.
Meh. Again, Rihanna 20 years. And everyone's like, and we're just, well, I love Rihanna so much. Like
Yeah.
her and Gaga were like my everything growing up. So I'm like literally waiting and waiting for the day, even if she doesn't release a whole album, just like a new song that's like Rihanna, you know?
Yeah.
Or even that everybody in the comments was like, all right, stop teasing us. Can you at least do a tour or something?
I was gonna say I don't even like at this point. I'm not waiting for an album. I'm not even waiting for a song. Like I just feel like in my head it's never gonna happen. Like I'm over it.
Yeah, we're
I'm
getting over
overthinking
it.
that. But I want an Eras tour.
Yeah, me
with
too.
Rihanna.
So
Like,
bad.
I don't give a fuck if there's not even one single new song. I don't care. I just need an Eras tour of like all of her OG.
Yes,
like,
please, Rihanna.
well, I'm saying OG as if there's new shit. I mean,
right, just
all of her
your
music.
stuff, please.
Yeah, because at this point we don't have nothing. But
Because all her stuff is the OG stuff.
yeah, but there's nothing coming, and I don't think there is. If there is, then I will probably do 10 million backflips.
Let's
but
manifest it. Just like I never thought Lady Gaga would ever go back in concert. I just didn't think she would ever do a tour again.
Mhm.
And I'm so glad I got to experience that concert. It was
Yeah.
life-changing, you guys. So well, let's manifest that Rihanna will do the exact same
I
thing.
know I'm not gonna get my hopes down.
She's going to be like Fenty Beauty.
she's not gonna do it. She's focused in beauty.
Beauty, and I feel like being a mom.
Yeah.
Because she has, I don't know, like 5 kids now. She has like 3 or 4.
Part of me feels like maybe it's just working out the best for her. Music was probably taking up so much of her time and energy and tour and everything. So I was like, right now, if she's enjoying her kids and she's able to do beauty and not have to go on tours and shit, it's probably just working out for her.
Yeah.
Like,
How does she
family
not get an itch though?
right?
Like, I feel like you're that girl. You are Rihanna, and you
Yeah.
live this whole amazing life, and you haven't done a show. Well, she's done a few shows. She's
Yeah.
done a few shows here and there. They book her like for this royal wedding. I don't remember where they booked her, and she performed. But like, how does she not get an itch to like want to be Rihanna again and do a whole concert?
Well, the
like a
Super
tour?
Bowl.
The Super Bowl.
That
She's like,
was
"Meh,
crazy.
meh,
Yeah, I
meh,
literally was
meh."
like, oh, there's Riri.
Yeah, like how, but like the itch to like want to do a whole thing, multiple
Yeah.
shows.
Right, like I'm over it.
If I was Rihanna, I'd be like, yeah, 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 yeah.
Have you heard, right now that you're talking about celebrities and stuff, have you heard of that one saying when people are like, oh, they sold their
Their
soul?
soul.
Did you know that that doesn't necessarily mean like they sold it to the devil, knock on wood, like people say?
Oh, shut up. That's all I thought it ever was.
So in a way, like, yes, there's some people who fully do say it in that like meaning, like they sold their soul to the devil and like
Yeah.
blah blah. But then there's a whole nother significance, allegedly, of what it means.
Mean.
It's not necessarily, I feel like from what I've heard, the saying came from saying they sold their soul, but it's not to the devil, it's to the label,
Oh,
which makes so much sense. Allegedly, I saw a video of Lizzo talking about it,
uh-huh.
and it kind of like it opened my eyes and a
Wish.
lot of other people's eyes about
Mhm.
what it means. So basically, allegedly, when an artist is becoming really big and they get a label behind them, it's called they sell their soul to the label because the label now owns them.
Oh.
So the label will be pouring millions of dollars onto them to make them this big hit.
Uh-huh.
They're paying for the label is paying for all their customs, all their no, not their tours, all their customs, all their music videos, all the songs, producers. That's why that saying of when people are like, "Oh, my label didn't let me drop this song," because the label owns
Oh.
them. Allegedly, it's not them. Like at this point, you're not an independent artist. The label owns you. They own your outfits. They own what you put out there. They own your image.
They want everything.
Millions. So they say that the only way these artists can make money is by going on tour and selling out.
Oh.
But that money is not even theirs to be like, yippee, like it's mine to enjoy. They use that money to pay their label back.
Oh.
So that's why they say you sold your soul for fame, because they're trying to make all this money to pay back their label. And that's why they say as well that a lot of these artists aren't rich. They seem like they're rich because their label is paying to push that out there, because think about it, the label's making hundreds of millions of dollars through
Yeah,
these
yeah,
artists
yeah.
that they're putting money behind, but they're working almost their whole life to pay back these labels. Or sometimes they don't even want to make music anymore. They're like, I'm over it. But they're like, bitch, you owe me millions. I don't give a fuck if you're over
Oh
it.
my gosh.
So it's
that's
like
scary.
these labels need to be paid back the money they poured down your throat when you wanted to become like famous.
Like, we made you, now come on, pay me back.
Yeah, or it's like even like if you want to quit, that's amazing, baby, but you gotta pay me back.
That is so sad.
And allegedly, that's why a lot of celebrities have makeup lines.
Oh.
So for some of them, obviously, I'm sure they had passion in there, or I'm sure they enjoyed it, but their makeup brands have nothing to do with music or their labels.
That's like completely separate.
So a lot of them allegedly used the money that they made from these brands to pay back their labels, to break that like seal.
Oh, so like, bye.
Yeah, like I'm done with you. I paid you. Suck a dick. I'm
Leave
over
me
here.
alone. And now they, Rihanna?
So that's why they say allegedly. That's why like they say like Rihanna did music and stuff when she was really young, and she probably was able to, because now her brand is $1 billion
Oh,
company.
her brand is freaking amazing.
So they said that she was probably able to pay off that, and now that's why she's so focused on just makeup, because she's probably free. Like she feels
Right.
free.
Yeah, and she doesn't, pobrecita. And then she doesn't want to
Yeah.
go back to the music.
So then I was like, oh my God, that's crazy. Like there's so many celebrities like Ariana Grande, Lady Gaga, Rare Beauty, Selena Gomez, like just so many, or like so many celebrities where they're like, this is like their way to get out of that, or
Oh,
to make
shit.
money, or to actually have money,
Yeah.
you know? So I was
One
like, it's
celebrity
crazy.
that I feel actually sold their soul, allegedly, that actually might have, is The Weeknd.
Oh,
I
because
really
of the
like,
subliminals or what?
yeah, his some
Subliminals.
I can never say that word. Subliminal.
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 Uh-huh.
Anyway, messages. Those messages. I feel like his music siempre me da like chiviricas.
It's good.
But I love his music. Like I would
Yeah.
love to see him in concert. But just like a lot of his music videos, the stuff that he says or things he portrays in like his concerts and I've seen,
Mhm.
very much diabolico vibes.
Yeah.
But I really like his music.
It's scary.
So sometimes I know he's been one of the people that, like, for sure they say that he did it.
Mhm.
And Katy Perry.
Katy. Oh, I
Katy
have seen people make
Perry.
videos about like her stuff. Allegedly.
Allegedly. But this whole entire time, I never saw it that way. I swear this entire time, I thought like
Oh.
when they sell their souls, it was to the devil.
Hmm.
Not to like what you said. So it's like a crazy different twist to it.
I think it has like two different like meanings or sayings to it, where it's like it could either be that, because there are some artists who put crazy you see, now you can't, now I can't say it.
Subliminal.
Fuck you. They have a lot of those things in their videos where it's a little like, yeah, it's a little questionable. Why'd you put that in there?
Scary.
But then there's some where like the saying the fully comes from them being like, well, they sold their soul to the label, and now they gotta do everything they can to make their money back.
Do you remember the movie? We used to watch this movie a lot. Jennifer's Body.
Oh yeah.
I loved. A lot of people didn't like it, and it got really bad ratings.
When it first came out, but I guess now it's like a really popular movie.
I love that
Me too,
movie. I
from the
loved it from
beginning.
the beginning,
Yeah.
but it is a little creepy. And there's like a band in that movie that sold their soul to like the
Oh,
devil.
yeah.
And they did it because they wanted to become the next big it factor. But I remember, I guess like in order to seal the deal, they needed a sacrifice,
A
a
virgin.
virgin sacrifice. So they went looking for Jennifer. What's the actress's name? She's so pretty. I can't remember her name right now.
Ew, now you made me blink out.
What's her name, man?
Megan Fox.
Megan Fox.
Don't ever forget her name
Yes,
again.
Megan Fox, the baddie that she is. She was like, she's got to be a virgin. And they thought she was a virgin, but she wasn't.
Because she said something that made them think she was.
Yeah. She said something like, yeah, I'm a virgin, but she very much was not. Long story short, the curse didn't fully do its thing, and she ended up turning into a monster.
Like a demon.
Like a demon because, yeah, the curse. And then at the end, they were thriving and their band was doing amazing and they were selling out shows and whatever. But because the deed wasn't done right, she came back and she murdered all of them.
Yeah, she was basically like a monster because she was like half human, half demon or whatever.
Yeah.
But
She went back for them because she was like, I'm gonna get the fuckers that did this to me.
she was like, my turn.
But in a way, it's kind of like a twist of like the real events. Like, mira, don't sell your soul because mira lo que te va a pasar.
Yeah, I don't know what the fuck the message was behind that movie, but I love that movie.
Yeah, it was a good
It was
movie. If
good.
you've never seen it, watch it for Halloween.
Yeah.
It's a good movie.
But yeah, what'd you think about the whole like celebrities doing that? Which if you had the opportunity of somebody to be like, I'll make you famous.
I've thought about it, not gonna lie.
Not the selling your soul to a demon, but I'm saying like to the label. Like if they were like, we'll pour all this money into you, make you a famous super celebrity. Would you take it?
I don't know.
And next year she's like hella famous.
No, look. Okay, selling my soul to the devil, I could not fucking do that
No, I still know.
because I believe in Jesus and Diosito, and I don't fuck with that shit. So
Mhm.
100% I'd be like, no, vete a la verga.
No, to the label, I mean.
But to the label.
Yeah, you might be right.
No, in a way, it's also like the devil, I feel.
Because you're like owned by
You're
somebody.
owned by somebody, and I feel like you're not in control of your life. And then at some point, I love being a mom. And like, what if it gets in the way of me being a mom or like
Mhm.
doing things like that, you know?
That's why there's a lot of not celebrities. There's a lot of artists who some people are like they deserve to be like famous. They have a great voice, but they just end up flopping or disappearing or something. Sometimes it's not because it's not even sometimes about the talent. Unfortunately, it's about who is gonna put money in their pockets to make them. Because sadly, in order
sense.
to be like huge and successful and all this, there's like a certain image that I feel like artists feel like they have to have,
Mm-hmm.
or not even feel like, it's just been proven. Like, you think of a lot of like your favorite artists that are super huge and they're doing all these crazy things and whatnot, but it's like they need that support. And like a lot of these artists start and they don't have the money. So that's where the labels come in.
And
where
that's
they're
what
like,
I
I
like.
got you.
Like,
So-
do you remember Kesha?
Oh yeah.
She had something, I can't remember exact details, allegedly. But she did not end up on good terms with her label because I think he was just like working her too hard. And
No, but you got all fucked up.
what? Tell me.
You shouldn't get into her. Pobrecita. She suffered a lot of SA through her
Oh,
label.
you're right. I
so
knew it was
it's a
something.
completely different story. But basically
Aw.
that's why she was like, I think
Pero también she was, like,
went to
trapped.
court. Yeah,
Yeah,
and
she was trapped,
trying
pobrecita.
to get out, and like she couldn't because she was going through a lot of abuse. And yeah, I don't know too much, so I don't want to say the wrong thing. But yeah, her story was really sad.
Yeah,
Yeah,
that's crazy.
and then I think she released a song.
I know just what song. It's playing in my head right now.
I know, I can't remember the name of it. And like she shows her vocals and
everyone's like, what? Like a
Yeah.
whole different side of Kesha.
because that's another thing with like labels. Like I guess they control what you're singing and what you put out and what image you can portray and what you can't.
Because her image was very like dirty glitter,
Yeah,
dirt
like
and glitter.
Have it, y'all got her song. It was just like party girl.
Yeah,
So
yeah,
when she came with
yeah.
that song, she was like, let my voice like shine and like her message and everything. So it was really beautiful.
Yeah.
But it's scary.
What would
like,
you do
Mm-mm.
if the label was like, so we know you are the baddest perra, but we want to elevate you to the baddest perra 2.0.
I'll be like, I can't sing. All right.
No, you're gonna be known worldwide.
Well, that's why they say like, You want to be rich and famous, but at what price?
Right. That's the quote I was thinking about.
Because it's like if you really want to, like, we'll help you out. But then it's like, well, are you at that point? Because you're basically owned. And it's
Right.
like, ay, no, a mí no me gusta que me digan qué
Ay, y
hacer.
como dice Don Wee, nada es gratis en esta vida.
I see.
My dad would always tell us, like we've told you guys before, my dad would literally always tell us that, like, remember you guys, nada es gratis en esta vida.
Yeah.
It always comes with a price.
So I feel like I'd be like, I know, I'd rather do TikTok.
I'd rather do TikToks. That's
I'll
my
just do
life.
it, get ready with me. Get ready with me to sell my soul. I'm just kidding, knock
That's
on wood.
so scary.
I know.
I actually, this is creepy. We should have talked about this in Halloween, but I'm going to talk about it now. I had a friend who I went to high school with who was so invested in selling his soul. Like, so invested, and would always tell me, and I'd be like, stop, I don't want to hear
Real
that stuff.
casual.
No, literally. And I'd be like, I don't want to hear about that stuff. He's like, I already did my research. I know exactly what I got to do, what things I need. And I'm like, oh, no. And he would like try explaining it to me.
Mhm.
And I was like, I don't care. But the one thing that me quedó en la cabeza, because I would cut him off every time after that, he said that it had to happen in a dirt road with like an intersection, like an X intersection.
I'll give them instructions.
That's all I remember. And I would be like, ya no me digas nada. I was like, yo no quiero saber nada de eso. But yeah, he was so invested in that. And I'm like, I don't think he did do it though.
We don't claim any of that negative
I don't claim
energy.
none of that negative energy, eh?
Yeah, it's really
knock, knock.
scary.
Yes, it is.
Yeah, I've heard a lot of things like that. When I saw all those videos surfacing about celebrities and what they're doing, I was like, allegedly.
Wait.
Allegedly.
Can you guys count how many times we said allegedly in this video?
Because I get scared.
Me too,
Es
you
que
never
pa
know.
todo quieren hacer zoom.
So everything we're saying is alleged.
Yeah, it's all lies. I dreamt about this stuff. I'm
Right.
just telling you guys a story.
They're all made up stories we made up.
It's all lies and fake and
Right.
alleged
'Cause
and fiction.
we're pretty not smart.
Yeah, it should be called allegedly.
Allegedly pretty not smart.
Allegedly pretty smart. No, the
Yes.
name, whenever we talk about like scary stuff, the podcast name is just going to be
Allegedly.
allegedly.
Since we're still on the topic of celebrities, did you see that Justin Bieber lookalike that pranked Las Vegas?
Oh, yeah. And everybody fell for it.
I even fell for it a little bit.
Yeah, low key.
I was like, what the heck? And I'm like, lucky it's Justin Bieber, because we had just been there maybe like 2 weeks ago. And I was like, Justin Bieber performed at the Wynn? And I was
Yeah.
like, that is so cool. But then it came out that it was this whole prank. And I guess the guy that did the prank doesn't even speak English.
Oh, really?
He doesn't even, he's not from here. But I guess he does like cosplay, impersonate Justin
It's 'cause even the
Bieber.
tats and everything.
The glasses, the haircut, the head shape, like
Yeah.
everything was very much Justin Bieber lookalike.
And especially if everybody was already a little drunk, they were like,
Yeah. And everybody's very much drunk in Vegas. If you guys haven't seen it, it's basically this I think he's a YouTuber or a streamer. I don't remember his name, but a YouTuber basically got a Justin Bieber lookalike, and they were just like gonna be around Vegas. And they ended up getting somehow through security connections, they got VIP to go sit in like the back of like a DJ. So they were chilling, but then everybody dead ass thought that that was the real Justin Bieber. And then the club, they were like, "Hey, does he want to perform? Because we'll let him perform." And then the guy
also, the
was-
club knew it wasn't him.
no, the club thought it was him.
Oh,
The club themselves thought it was him. So they're like, "Hey, Justin Bieber's here in VIP. Do you want to perform, bro?"
Allegedly.
Allegedly. And he was the guys were like, "Hey, like, do you want to?" And the guy was like, "Yeah, I'm down." So he basically performed, and I don't think it was his actual voice, or I don't know.
No, it wasn't. It was the song. It
Oh,
was
okay.
Just, like, lip singing to it.
And he was just lip singing. Even his like dance
Yeah.
moves and everything was very much Justin Bieber. And then afterwards, I think everybody realized, and I think the guys ended up getting banned from the
Yeah.
Win because it was so bad.
Yeah, I saw that, but I just had so many questions. I was like, how would like the club even fall for that? Like, I was like, in no world will a celebrity want to do a free show. Or maybe, I mean,
Right.
I don't know. What if they're being nice? But to me, I'm just like they know they can get a bad. Like, even if they were like, just pay me a little bit, I'll do it. Like, but I was like,
Right.
why would Justin Bieber go and be like, I speak like a free show?
Well, I mean, regardless, the Win got a lot of exposure from that
yeah.
because even though it was bad because it was the fake Justin Bieber, everybody knows that it happened there. So they still
Yeah.
got their exposure. And I think they probably did it because they were like, if it is the real Justin Bieber, everybody's going to be talking about the fact that we had him perform here.
That's crazy.
That is so crazy.
I did see that
It
one.
reminded me of when I tried pretending being Kylie Jenner
Oh,
at
yeah, I
the
saw
mall.
that one.
I saw that one, bitch. You were all there.
No, I was saying like
We all
somebody
produced
recently like
it.
posted it or something. I saw it. Oh, I did. The
Louie
fucking mastermind
directed
behind
and
it.
produced it. I was just there. I was like, hello.
That was fun. It was on my YouTube. Was it on mine? No, it was one of yours.
It was one of mine because when I was starting my YouTube channel, Louis was like, you need to start with a bang. And he
Yeah.
fucking made me do it. And I was like, okay.
It's cringy for us to think about us doing it, but what always gets rid of like the cringy embarrassment for me is the people who fell for it.
Everybody fell for it and they were all
Yeah.
asking me for pics.
Like,
And I
Kylie
was just
Jenner.
like,
You were at Sephora and they even brought you security. Security was like,
Yes.
hey, does Kylie Jenner need security?
do you
I'm like,
guys need
"Oh,
help?
no."
Oh, that was crazy.
It
She
was
was like, it was
funny.
during her King Kylie era.
Yeah. I remember.
King
I still remember
Kylie.
the exact outfit we tried to replicate,
Oh, yeah.
like with the color of the hoodie and the jeans. Like,
And we
the
wore like
boots.
some boots because she would always wear like boots like that, like knee-high boots.
yeah,
I still have the sweater from that video because it holds a very special place in my heart.
That's funny.
So it's in my vault of storage.
The vault, you guys. Well, hopefully Yoatzi and I can think of more stories to share of the vault. And
Mhm.
I almost wish this episode went live during October, but
It was a good one.
that's how you guys know that we're both just itching for October spooky season. We have so many stories that we want to share with you guys and creepy and like cool things like this. But
yes.
we hope you guys enjoyed this week's episode. And hopefully we have more stories from the vault in the next one. But if not, we'll have more achievement for y'all.
Yes. We'll see you next time. Bye.
Bye.